It'll be Johnson and Lopez to jump it up. And Johnson wins it for Philadelphia. Redick and Simmons got smushed together. Butler flips it in, plus the foul. Just so smooth on the move, and he finds Butler, the cut, the finish, and the timeout from Chicago.
That's 10 points in the paint of the 14 scored by Philadelphia. Competitive spirit's got to be up right now if you're Chicago.
Levine looking to shake Redick. Around the Lopez screen, jitters left of the lane and gets the roll.
There's a lot to his game.
Johnson sets and heaves. He got it. Amir Johnson with that rainbow touch.
Pretty quick here.
Bolden can hit from there and does.
He is flat shooting it from beyond the arc.
Nuzzles in, trying to force a pass. Done on the steal, the float ahead to Levine. Levine galloping inside and finishing. Playful personalities too.
Yes, for sure.
We were doing a game earlier this year, and Redick hits the three. Jokic just. So you guys have any snacks, any candy I can have? Harrison strong take to the rim. Butler has scored 6 in the quarter. Nice look. Bolden gets right around Lopez. Arcidiacono switched on Bolden. Lopez has size on Scott. Goes to the hook and finishes. Robin Lopez with 11 in the first. At Providence?
Never have been. No.
Now, what about a wristband?
I prefer those pictures remain in archives.
Here's McConnell circling and getting denied. Nice rejection by Selden. Redick turns it into 3 as Redick has picked up where he left off last night.
We traditionally see JJ. Well, the other part of that, and Brett talks about this all the time, and you asked him about what has to get better by the end of the year, is Jimmy is going to take another tough shot under duress. How good is that? Bench units and get those rotations right in the playoffs, because the bench isn't as strong as some others.
Hey now! James Ennis. This is why we have mics on the rim. Harrison gives it up. Quick trigger from the Wawu Cabarro, who hits from 3. Philadelphia took the first back on October 18th. Porter connects on a 3.
Wow, the only defense.
Ennis ducks inside, went right around marking it.
Boy, tremendous move.
I would be very surprised if he didn't get it. Porter leaves it, and Levine double pumps the finish. Porter trying to get Redick on his hip. Redick did a nice job staying in front. Porter forces it up, gets the roll, and draws the whistle on Redick. The Bulls have a 1-point lead. Simmons gallops and flushes.
He'll do that quite often because they use him so often in dribble hand.
He needs to get more consistent on that end. Jim Boylan continues to point it out as well. Levine, heck of a little shimmy through the paint and to the rim. Levine now with 13 points. Simmons, that soft leg. Opening half. In the second quarter alone, there's been 8 ties, 8 lead changes, and neither team is led by more than 2 until now.
That was timely.
Lopez coming to set a screen. Selden Jr. will take and rattle it in. Is short. Markkanen taps it out, but it ends up with Philadelphia. Here is Harris. He got it. On a 3, Tobias Harris.
For the top of screens, guys.
Redick lays it in. Thank you, Cassidy. You know, as much as we talk.
There wasn't a defender near him. They decided not to guard him.
To the rim. Harris puts it down, and Tobias Harris starting to cook here in the third. Learning each other, I do think, is valuable. Not to mention, there's an outstanding chance as Markkanen adjusts beautifully to finish that through the end of the regular season.
Great point.
Butler alone will pump it down.
That's 6 assists now for Ben Simmons.
Levine gives it up, gets it back. Lopez on the roll, pushes it home. Versatility of how he can score. Simmons fakes the pass and pizza pies it home. Crucial down the stretch as they try and vault into the 3 seed. Ahead of Indiana, Levine got hit and still put it down.
Giving them a good plan, putting them in position to succeed, they'll accept the truth.
Levine buries the 3. He is the last 9 Bulls points. Into the lane though, couldn't caress it home. Rebound, saved, absolutely incredibly, and then Levine with the acrobatic alley-oop. What a ridiculous highlight. Started by Archie Diacono and finished by Levine.
How do you do it? Save a play, give yourself an advantage.
Gordon is one of those rare figures that the mythos has only continued to grow.
His rookie year, what would have been his rookie year, he would have won Rookie of the Year had he played enough games. I just think most voters felt like he had him. But I like it.
Just bludgeoned opponents in those 73 minutes, a plus 44. Obviously, they got to feel good about the returns, but that's not a lot of time as Scott hits the 3. And obviously the Bulls fans, yeah, certainly hoping that other powerful Dookie will join the crew here in Chicago.
In every fourth quarter they've needed him, that guy has delivered.
Jumper good for Selden. And Brett.
So there is pressure across the board. And that one caught my attention by the great Jackie McMullen.
Be an issue for them. And then 2, Josh Harris sort of singled out Joel Embiid as the guy who's the central focus.
Yeah, he said conversation and, you know, sort of a better understanding. And I know he wants to be in Philadelphia as much as Joel does. Nice finish by Amir.
Lakers Nuggets with LeBron going to pass Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list as Porter gets it to drop plus the foul.
Communication and switching there by Mike Scott. He gets Jimmy Butler through and now 2 switches back to back.
Levine, oh, he's stealing it.
Just better offense, right? Zach LaVine with that exact play gives you the reason.
Levine into the lane, tie game.
Floor Zach LaVine.
33 for Levine. Simmons puts Philadelphia back in front. Markkanen has size on Redick. Hasn't shot much in the 4th. Great pass done to Porter. He got it. Tie game again. Back into the arms of Levine. Levine has been the creator, and he's also been the finisher.
He just makes the game look easy on the offensive end.
Here is Porter. Markkanen left alone for a moment, and then stripped by Simmons. Another defensive stop for Philadelphia. Simmons loses it on the other end, and it's out of bounds to Chicago.
You see that sometimes with Ben.
Down 2. Levine with a little bit of a runway. He got it! Tie game! 37 for Zach LaVine. He'll give it up to Lopez on the move. Can't finish the layup, but a foul. Lopez is fouled and will shoot a pair. This is the free throw. So now he has one more to put Chicago in front. Philadelphia 2 timeouts remaining. Lopez 4 of 7 on the night from the line. He gets the second, and the Bulls with a 1-point lead. 7 seconds remaining. Butler on the drive, hooks it up, and is fouled. Jimmy Butler is fouled and will shoot a pair. Butler got it. Ice in his veins, and he's given Philadelphia the lead by 1. Has to get it in. Lopez gets it back to him. Levine with a runway, lays it in, plus the foul. Zach LaVine does it again. To trigger in. Lobs it inside, knocked away by LaVine, and that will do it. Chicago hangs on for a 108-107 impressive victory.